the gear to Q. Main tank or me? I'll main tank, sure. I'm gonna deactivate the barrier. And of course, if at any time you want to take it, just taunt. If I see that fucking smoke is too thick, can't see a damn thing, you have to press on alone. You know, just I trust you. So if you want to taunt at any point, you know, feel free. Yeah, like Monkey Giga, I need to taunt or he's dead. Don't kill me for shits and giggles. Trying to get my fucking thing up. I saw that chunk you, so I taunted. That seems scary. Holy Jesus. This guy fucks. Jesus, that guy fucks. Quite the crazy looking thing. I get in. Oh, you click it. We're retarded. Okay, I'm pulling. Let's fucking do this. This is time for Gigadam Felcleaves. Am I like out of range of healers? This is so weird. Like that this thing in the center is line of sighting like that. I'm trying to stay in range of my healers. Guy absolutely fucks. Got that. Crap. throw battle that shit. I did not need to throw a battle that shit. That was kind of a waste. Let's say get the fuck away, right? This is such a strange fight to me. Like the way that this boss is positioned and shit. Like the way... It's like how the center line of sights and shit like that. It's so strange to me. Buff up. That Storm's Eye drop. Let's target somehow. I totally understand everything happening on this boss, yep. I understand the fell cleaves. That's about all I understand here. I understand I need to spam more fell cleaves. Bam. Bam. Got it. Easy. Wasn't even a hard boss. Guess it is the first boss of this tier. He definitely trucked me really bad though, like... I didn't see anything that was easily identifiable as like a tank buster. I'm sure I was standing in some stuff, but... Still, it wasn't bad. Oh yeah, I'm getting loot. You guys are getting slapped. Yeah, it fucking hurt. I mean, it's not surprising, I'm min eye level. You know, it's 230 to Q and I'm 230 eye level, so it's literally the minimum eye level you can be as a tank for this. I think I did some decent damage though. I did 1000 DPS. I think that's decent for fucking being min eye level. Especially gonna hurt since a lot of my high level stuff is like jewelry and shit. Fine work, old friend. Thanks to you, we have our way in. Stay where you are. We're coming. But first, now that you're clear, we'd best get that barrier back up before the big fellow gets restless. Which, ready the BBG2 and reactivate the barrier. On my mark. Mark. Excellent timing, Yashtola. Chad has done it. You have a clear path into the heart of the beast. Good. It is a relief to hear that at least one side of the operation proceeded according to plan. The same may not be said of the other. Our efforts to cut off the primal source of ether proved wholly ineffective. Quite why, I cannot say, though I'm hopeful that one among us can. What? Mind, on the basis that she summoned the damn thing, you mean? I think you'd better explain. Like all primals, Alexander constantly draws ether from its surroundings, both to sustain itself and to gain strength. Master Matoya and I believed we could disrupt, or at the very least inhibit the process by means of Arcanima. By creating a vast, impassable etheric membrane between the primal and the land from which it drinks, aye? Which is why the old witch had me place those infernal devices of hers in every nook and cranny of this place. Tell me they don't work? Yes and no. As far as we can tell, the Arcanima are functioning precisely as intended, yet for reasons we've been able to ascertain, they have had no measurable effect on the primal. Oh, white mage, skinny. Big Chad white mage. Alright, out with it, Mud. If there's anything you haven't told us, we need to hear it now. We're running out of options. I fear it will not avail us, but very well. All began with a curious encounter in my younger days. I was out playing on my own one day when a stranger appeared before me. He told me anything my heart wished for could be mine, if I but heeded his words. This bitch been hiding shit from us still. Like, fuck this character. Is that Louis Soir? My youth, I did not fully comprehend what the man was proposing at the time. Nevertheless, his words seemed to burn themselves in my very soul. Reunite the scattered shards of the Enigma Codex, he said. Form the sacred rite before the ruins, to yet stand strong against the river's flow. Then, only then, shall your hopes and dreams become reality. With that, he handed me a relic, a horn with a tip of metal, which seemed so foreign as to hail from another world. It would serve as a catalyst for the summoning, he explained. Gift from your friend, Travanchit. Then he was gone. Travanchit. I know the man. Our paths crossed during my time in Limsa. Days before the calamity, I might have guessed the Asians had a hand in this. Yeah, definitely try White Mage, especially since they're like, they have like the biggest, fattest healing. The horn of which you speak was once rumored to reside on Seal Rock, the lost relic of the ancients with the power to manipulate the etheric energy in the very air around us. The science have long pursued the horn. Fear and devastation that might ensue were an artifact of such power fall into the wrong hands. Finally, I do begin to see. If I have the right of it, Alexander's third core is using the horn to draw ether from far and wide. It's little wonder our plan failed. Even without moving an ilm, the primal possesses the means to drain not just this land of ether, but our very star. Then our course is clear. The old witch's magics won't avail us. We shall just have to get inside and dismantle the core the old-fashioned way. Indeed, and yet we must be wary. We've seen the course of time reversed once before. We may well see it again. Even should we succeed in destroying our target, there is not to prevent the Illuminati from simply returning the stricken core to its previous state. Aye, they are free to turn back the clock again and again, Crown growing stronger all the while. So what do we do then? Can't just give up. No. Press on. Lest we forget, controlling Alexander requires the Codex. And the Codex is but a useless piece of stone without the mind of the gobby girl. We can rescue Round Rocks. Quick thinks will have no way to flip the hourglass. Circle of Knowing once tasked me with recovering the horn. It was through mine own negligence that Travanchit acquired it. That it now endangers our world is my responsibility. Even were I not a scion, I should do all in my power to make amends. Whatever assistance I can offer, it's yours. Wait, what? So she's just like randomly related to this somehow? The Circle of Knowing once tasked me with recovering the horn? That's random as fuck. Okay. I feel like this is really bad storytelling right here. This plot point was not set up at all. Yeshtola apparently has like history with this Travanchik guy. This is like the sort of thing where if you spaced out for 30 seconds, you would literally have no idea what the fuck is going on. It begins. I'll send word to our friends in Idleshire. Biggs, Wedge, Ray the Excelsior, Chadkus, prepare for departure. The Operation Rescue Round Rocks commence. Alexander. Fucking cat. Evil, evil cat. You want my opinion, Skinny? As far as I'm concerned, there's only 3 starting classes for this game, if you want to have an easy, smooth time through it. The 3 starting classes being Gladiator, Marauder, and Conjurer. Because if you're not starting as a tank or healer, you're going to have long queue times, and the MSQ requires you to do like a billion fucking dungeons and trials and shit. And so having a healer or tank to lessen those queue times will make the MSQ go so much faster. I think starting DPS is a bad idea. Seven hells. Wasn't enough those Illuminati lunatics had a bleeding time machine, was it? No, it had to be a time machine with the power to destroy the whole bleeding world. I mean, I'm used to the future of Eorzea being at stake, but this is the future, past, and present all rolled into one. You have to get Round Rocks out of there before those gobbies can put any more of their crazy schemes in motion. Speaking of gobbies, have you talked to old Backricks lately? Turns out the kitten you met wasn't Shanoa after all. Just a doppelganger. He's already taken the little furball back to the shortstop and given it a name. Schrödinger. Or however you pronounce it. Schrödinger. Oh my god. Fucking Square Enix. Anyway, I best be heading back that way myself. See you there, Chadkus. Biggs and Wedge's excellent adventure. Undaunted by recent revelation, Biggs will brief you on the next stage of the rescue mission. We head back into the belly of the beast, Chadkus. Alright, let's get this rescue mission off the ground. First, some good news. While the barrier was down, we were able to get our first good look inside Alexander's innards. As far as we can tell, Round Rock's being held captive in what seems to be the central control chamber of the whole Colossus, called, helpfully, Central Control. That's how you reach it. Do you remember when you infiltrated Midas? There was that cavernous room with a dirty great city in it? Dirty great city. Aye. Well, it's probably one of those floating platforms, which goes back and forth between there and the place we need to get to. The quickest route to the city is straight through the Giant's Head. We're going through the hatch you opened for us last time, take care of any guards, and secure the platform I mentioned. Meanwhile, the Chief and the others will be making their way to you via Midas after setting out in advance to seek the place for any nasty surprises. Once you all rendezvoused, it'll be time to storm the control room, while me and Wedge stage a little diversion. Got all that? Good. Let's crack some Illuminati skulls. Queue times to be long while level DPS eventually, or else leveling post MSQ not have as many queues. So yes, queue times will be long when you level DPS eventually.